Calvin Harris's breakup track about Taylor Swift is here.
Is Ariana about to star in Hairspray Live?
And Selena Gomez asks an Australian boyfriend out on a date.
Oh, we've got it covered on the rundown.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the show. We have a jam-packed show. Lots of news about Calvin Harris's breakup song about Taylor Swift.
Oh,
it's so dramatic.
It is so good. But I think what's on everyone's mind is what Beyonce is saying on her website. So clearly this is a really tragic story to be talking about, the killings that happened recently, Alton Sterling and Philando Castile. Beyonce's taking a stand though, and I think she's using her voice in the appropriate way, and I think it's really inspiring. She's on tour, in the midst of her tour still. She was in Glasgow on Thursday night where she asked the audience to take a moment of silence. Then she performed an a cappella version of her song Freedom as the names of all of those killed by police were shown on the Jumbotron behind her. Here's a look. Most people are really talking about is a posting that she made on her official website, Beyonce.com. You can actually look at it, Beyonce.com/freedom, where she said this, quote, "We are sick and tired of the killings of young men and women in our communities. It is up to us to take a stand and demand that they stop killing us." She then went on to say, "We don't need sympathy. We need everyone to respect our lives." And then what I really liked is that she encouraged people to actually take action, stop just talking about it, and really reach out to their legislators, to their local politicians. She has links on her website so that people can feel like their voice is being heard, and I think that's what all of us should be doing.
And as a celebrity, I'm glad that celebrities are standing up for things that they believe in and rallying their fans to actually take action. I think that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna transition out of that into more lighthearted news.
Yes.
Ariana Grande is headed back to television, but in a different way than I expected. So, she started in television. She's made television cameos in the last couple of years, but she's going back to appear in a TV movie musical, you guys. She's going to be starring in Hairspray as Penny Pingleton. Of course, Amanda Bynes kind of made this role really famous and mainstream in the last movie that she did several years ago with Zac Efron. Well, now Ariana Grande is taking over. She announced the news on Twitter saying, "Penny has been a dream role since Hairspray opened on Broadway. At 9, I was and still am in love with Carrie Butler NYC. Hope to make you proud." Now, Ariana is one of the biggest recording artists in the world, but what I love about her is she's also a theater dork on the inside. I was a theater dork, so I really love that she's hanging on to that part of her past, and I'm going to use her superstardom to do more theater and more musicals. A couple of roles have not been cast yet, including that of her or Penny's love interest Seaweed, so that should be really funny to see who they cast for that. And the cast is shaping up to be pretty impressive. Martin Short, Jennifer Hudson, Kristen Chenoweth, who I love, and Derek Huff are all going to be involved. Hairspray Live is going to debut on Wednesday, December 7th at 8 p.m. on NBC. Mark your calendars.
Okay, Erin, so in more hard-hitting
let's go hard
news,
with this.
I'm glad to announce that Selena Gomez and I have even more in common.
Oh, really? Do tell.
We're both Verizon girls. I mean, she's starring in a commercial, and I just use Verizon for my cell service.
every month.
But I feel like we're really connecting on a lot of different levels. This Verizon commercial, though, is so cute. She looks gorgeous. Not shocking at all. In the commercial, it's really playful. She's super dressed up. She's almost like when you think of like an angel and a devil hiding behind someone. She's obviously the angel behind this guy, getting him to play her songs over and over again. It's really cute.
Play it again. Play it again.
Kill him, kill him.
Play it again.
Go ahead,
Play it again.
go ahead now.
That guy was pretty lucky. Talk
He
about
was.
the job of a lifetime.
Another guy who's also lucky apparently is a fan of Selena Gomez's, right?
In Australia, so Selena's currently on tour, and she was Snapchatting it up, and we got to see her basically ask a guy out on a date.
Selena, do you ever think you would consider having an Australian boyfriend? Thank you.
Invited to the show. Well, you want to come to the show? I could have an Australian boyfriend.
I'm pretty sure they're married and having children at this point. Not really, but
Rumor Patrol.
but she did want him to come to her concert, and he was super cute. The accent, though, is what makes it super
Well, she
hot.
goes to Hillsong, which is an Australian-based church. So
True.
I wouldn't be surprised if she started dating a guy from down under. And that accent, I mean, how can you say no to that?
Hello.
Yesterday, we told you that Calvin Harris had written his own breakup song about Taylor Swift, which happened very fast, mind you. Well, today is the day that it drops. He had this thing ready to go. It's called Olay, and it doesn't sound like anything that I thought it would sound like.
But I see online that you've begun to be a good girl and take trips with your boyfriend. Being attentive, continue to pretend, but no.
It has this whole like island vibe thing going on to it, which is very different than This Is What You Came For, which is kind of what I was expecting, like that EDM dance jam. Sounds really different, but I think he did that on purpose so that people would stop and really listen to the lyrics, you guys, because the lyrics are so telling. Okay, TMZ reported that the song is written in the perspective of Tom Hiddleston, supposedly. Although his people are saying that he wrote this a long time before they even split up. But if it's true that Taylor and Tom were sort of seeing each other for weeks prior to their split, it might all kind of be happening at the same time. The storyline.
So much chronology happening here.
Chronology, investigative research, that's what we do. So some of these lyrics, in case you didn't get them, first of all, the opening line says low-key. Shocker that it might have something to do with Tom Hiddleston, since he did play Loki in the Avengers. But it says, low-key, you won't tell none of your friends about me. My heart speaks. I ain't seen you or been with you for weeks, but I see online that you've begun to be a good girl and take trips with your boyfriend. Being attentive, continue to pretend. So this is a breakup song. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that this is a song about breaking up with someone. But is it about Tom Hiddleston and Taylor Swift?
I don't know what it's about. I think it's about Loki, obviously. Why else would you make that reference? But I think this is a genius business move.
Totally.
2 thumbs up to you, Calvin Harris. Even if this isn't true, it's true to everyone out there, and that's all that matters.
So now that you've heard Olay, by the way, what does Olay mean?
Olay, that's really like a Spanish word, but this has an island vibe.
I know, is it
It's
like fun?
Da-da!
Celebration?
Makes no sense.
I don't know. Why is it named Olay? Let us know in the comments. And also, do you think it's about Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston?
Definitely.
I think it's question of the year.
Also, super curious who you guys would pick to play Ariana Grande's boyfriend, Seaweed. I have opinions on Lee Clarkin. I think Grant Gustin should play him.
Oh, I
Be
love that.
perfect.
I was thinking like Austin Mahone or something.
Ooh.
Like,
I
keep it
still
in the
think Grant
music.
Gustin should play him.
Totally. All right, you guys let us know who your pick is, and I guess tomorrow is not a day of the week. It's Saturday, so we won't be here, but we will be back here on Monday. It's Friday.
Can't wait.
I've got Friday brain right now.
Friday brain. Bye, guys.
Bye. Did Taylor Swift get a boob job for Tom Hiddleston? Click in that box on the left to weigh in.
Or click over to the right to check out a brand new episode of our show, Diss Track. It's so dissy and tracky.